Okay, CADJPY. Let's take a look at this, man. I feel like I missed a really big opportunity. Um, and that's fine, but it really was a little quick pullback. Again, we're overextended here. We're bouncing off of the key level. We're bouncing off of baseline. Yeah, that's baseline, I think. Yeah, it is. Okay. Is it? Hold on. Yeah. Mm, it is, but I wonder how I drew this one. This one's kind of interesting because it's touching on a lot of different levels. I found it. I don't know how I found it, but yeah, I found this. I'm referring to how I drew the fib from here, stopped here. This is like a pullback, but not really a strong one, you know, because it's only one green bar right there. It's interesting, yeah. Anyways, I saw this coming, man. There's plenty of evidence here. You see it pull up. You see the small bar, meaning it's kind of exhausted, or at least it's respecting this key level. The following bar is definitely a reversal bar, and I could have dropped in on the fifth to catch this quick drop down. And even if I would have got out at the 50 EMA, I probably would have made a little bit of money there. And this is what that trade looks like. Like I'm in right in here somewhere, and I'm out right in here somewhere. So just so y'all know, something in here. Drop down to the first level if you really want to push it. Yeah, just like that. That's what that looks like. 3% play. And if I'm not doing a 3% play, it's a 5% or 1.5. It's just next level. It's really rolling the dice. You really are rolling the dice on that. But you know, okay, yeah. That's where we're at right here. We got out right around the 200 EMA where it crossed over. A difficult play. We dropped, so I would have had to get in, fought on this 50 EMA on the 4-hour chart. So I might have actually pulled up right here. I doubt it, but could have. Saw this happening and got out like right in here. Still 1% move. It's interesting to see what you lost, what you missed. But you don't want to, have FOMO with it or anything. It's not that bad. But yeah, this play looks something like this. And right now we're bulletproof, obviously. So that's why you can get in this play and not lose. For sure. I'd risk 1% here. Why not? So draw this in so that we saw it. And so that's kind of how I'm going to do it moving forward. Is I'll have a tally the positions that I saw, and then I'll have a tally position that we actually took. Okay. I don't know how I went backwards on this one, but I did. So obviously, we got some exhaustion going on right here, and I dropped down. Pretty easy to catch that, and ended up screwing that up, which is fine. Let's see what I was thinking. For some reason, I thought this was going to go up. That was really stupid. I knew there was a trade here. I think what happened is I knew Subconsciously, there was a trade here. I just picked the wrong direction. I know that sounds ridiculous, but yeah, I caught that L. I still ended up closing out for 3% for some reason. Oh, okay, here we go. This minus this, still 3% play. I'll take that all day. Still won. You still win whenever you lose in these situations. So there you go. I had this marked as done. Why is this here? Ooh, I don't remember drawing that. How and why is that there? Interesting. I don't remember drawing this at all. It's there. I'm going to think about how this, when I drew that. I might have drawn that late at night or something. It doesn't seem right, but anyway, so I marked this as red as if we lost, but technically it hasn't hit the stop loss yet. So we're still in it. This is still moving, still trying to see what happens there. No real reason for me to get out at this point. Unless there is. Let me see. Yeah, I don't know. Let me look at the rest of the Euro pairs and then I'll make a decision on this one. That's what I want to do here. I closed out on this one. So we're fine there. Okay, I closed out all three on this one for a small gain, and then it went up, so that was actually a good play. Yeah, we're on the other side of this trade now. It's time to flip over probably. Just had a couple big bars. So one of the things you want to notice are how this exhaustion has played out. It's just an exhaustion pattern. 1, 2, 3, and then engulfing there, bullish, and then another big bullish pair candle. We've got a lot of moving up, so I don't know. I think I'm gonna hold on to this one just for curiosity's sake more than anything, actually, because I don't know what's gonna happen there. In the worst case scenario is I lose 1%. I'm not really worried about that. Interesting stuff. But yeah, let's see, Euro AUD. There's a play to bounce up, but I want to wait because I don't feel super confident overall that we're going to sustain an upward move, upward momentum. Okay. AUD USD, huge drop off right here. I don't know if that was foreseeable, really. It doesn't seem like it for me, at least. Somewhat, yeah. I could have played it off of this. These couple bars, and then this bar. Yeah, definitely could have dropped this down and pointed at the 50. These are bolder moves, man. That's kind of where I'm getting some plays off of some arbitrary levels and stuff. Pretty interesting. Pretty interesting to play this out, though. Yeah, that's the play. previous high. So previous day's high. Maybe drop in something like this and bleed. But I'm in the previous day's high, so maybe that play looks something like that. And we're aiming at the 50 MA. So maybe we're at a 1-to-1. Yeah, risk reward ratio is not there on this trade. Yeah, but that's what it would look like if you were to take it, in my opinion. Being realistic with it. And then if we say, okay, we're going to make it past, so we're monitoring what happens right here, right? If it reacts to the 50 MA on the daily, then we're out. Like, we just take our profit, we're done. But when it breaks through something like this, we have a target there. We don't have a limit order. We have a target, like an alert. It breaks through. We actually look for an opportunity to take the position down further and probably aim at the extended fib area here. So really, profit target, like real profit target, I'm probably out right here, that area. So that's what that would look like for me. Anyways, all right, guys. I think that's the end. No, we got a couple more. One more. AUD JPY. Maybe could have seen this one. Reacted off of, went past 618 pretty much with no problem, and then got to the 50 MA and dropped off. I might have been able to see this one. This is a lot like the play that NZD JPY that I cashed out on. So if I do something like this, just drop from there, man. It's pretty dope. It's a good little play. It's a lot of trust to play off of this and not take that high. MACD kind of telling the story. The problem with this is when it stair steps like that, I can't really tell where it's exhausted, and that was the issue here for me. That's why I can't really do it on this pattern. So if we go back to the NZD pattern, you're going to notice that this was like a different type of climb. We had that part, right? That's similar to what we just looked at, but then it just started riding this line and getting smaller and smaller. And these bars started looking weak. And I was like, well, I don't know. I think this is going to drop off. Also factor in the 3.8 Fibonacci level. Factor in this trend line, this rolling through here. Pretty crazy. That area. And it was just kind of like a perfect storm type of trade is what they call it. Infinite prosperity. But anyways, that kind of wraps that up, man. It was a little longer than usual, but yeah, hope that was beneficial. Peace.